Is this a setup? Like, is I'm finna die? Like, let me call my grandma, my mama, everybody tell them I love them. Like, because clearly a bitch finna die. I'm thinking I'm being set up. I ain't know what was going on. You know, I'm in Louisiana. These niggas in here crazy. I'm like, motherfuckers kill me, throw me in the swamp, some motherfucking where, and that's the end of J. Greg.
I got blues like it's jazz. Pull up in the jack, walk the car.
Hey everybody, it's J. Greg. I'm back. I know. I've been gone for so long. I dropped one video and a bitch disappeared and fell off the face of the earth. But it's because my phone, like, I didn't have any memory. I used my phone to record. I'm getting a camera for Christmas, but I've been using my phone to record, and so like all the videos, it take up so much memory. And so I finally just bought a MacBook, thank God, and so I was able to back up all of my stuff from my phone to my MacBook to clear some memory, so I'm able to record for you guys again. So I'm back. So I'm going to tell you guys about the time that I was out of town. I went on vacation for my birthday and I got ghosted. I was supposed to meet the guy that I was talking to out of town, and y'all, when I say he did not show up, this bitch ass nigga did not show up. I did that I was gonna go to New Orleans for my birthday. I never been to New Orleans, so I was super excited to go. I had been talking to this guy for a while now. I had told him that I was planning on coming down to New Orleans for my birthday, and he said that he would meet me there. Now, man, y'all, he lived in Louisiana already. He lived in Shreveport, and I was visiting New Orleans. I think New Orleans and Shreveport is probably about 2 hours away from each other. Don't quote me on that, but basically, it's a short drive. Like, it was nothing for him to drive there and meet me. So, I ended up flying out of Cleveland. So I drove from Cincinnati to Cleveland. I have one of my best friends lives in Cleveland. So he had a housewarming party and a 420 party, like, combined. So I was like, oh, I'll just kill, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll go to the 420 party and his housewarming, and then I'll fly out of Cleveland to go to New Orleans. And it was a lot cheaper to fly from Cleveland to New Orleans instead of Cincinnati to New Orleans. So I'm like, cool. So I drive up there. On my way there, you know, I had talked to him, let him know, like, yeah, I'm on my way to Cleveland. I'm flying from Cleveland. You know, he already knew all this. So that was cool. Next morning, I'm on my way to the airport, and I'm calling him, let him know, like, hey, I'm on my way to the airport. I think the flight was like 2 hours. So I was basically calling him to let him know, like, I'm on my way to the airport, so you need to get up and be ready to be on your way so you can meet me, because he was supposed to be coming from the airport. He was like still laying down. You know how niggas be last minute or everything. So I'm like, okay, bitch, get up. So he got up and started getting dressed. So I thought, hung up the phone, I'll go to the airport, security, get on the plane, board the plane. I land. I made it to Louisiana. I made it to New Orleans, gal. So, Colin. At this point, I'm looking like the meme of the dude who, like, with the glasses on the phone, like, standing outside the club. I don't know if he was really outside the club or where he was at, but I'm gonna insert the meme. Y'all know I was looking like that nigga, calling this nigga phone. I'm at the airport, I'm here, I just got my bags, like, where you at? No answer. So I'm like, okay, maybe he, like, outside, you know, dealing with airport security or something, or trying to park. So give it a minute. Sitting, waiting with my bags. He still ain't answering. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, at this point, this nigga pissing me the fuck off. So, like, what is you doing? It's been like 30 minutes had went past, and I was calling and I wasn't getting no answer. And I'm not a stupid bitch. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm finna just get an Uber from the airport and be on my way to my Airbnb. You know, I texted him like, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm on my way to the Airbnb. I don't know what's going on, but this is where I'm going, so meet me here, don't go to the airport. So I'm still being, you know, optimistic, trying to make sure everything is cool. No response. So I get to my Airbnb, I'm settling in, about to go to the liquor store, you know, just doing all the stuff you do when you settle in town or whatever. Like, at this point, I'm like starting not to give a fuck, because, you know, like, I go out of town by myself a lot. So I'm like, I know what to do. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You know, like that I'm by myself. Like, that wasn't the problem. Like, I'm cool. The problem is that you was supposed to come get me from the airport. You know, all this stuff. Like, I just feel like that's rude. One, because you don't know if I didn't have no money. You ain't know. Like, I just feel like I needed you to come get me from the airport. You just left me hanging. So I'm like irritated. So the night go on. You know, I'm getting ready to go out. Whatever. I done found some stuff to do. No answer still. Like, he still ain't called back. So now I'm thinking, like, you know, like, is something wrong? Like mind y'all, he don't have no social media or nothing like that. So it wasn't like, oh, let me check his Instagram and see if he active, or let me check his messenger on Facebook and see if he active. And don't play with me, because I know you hoes be doing that too, because I do that shit too. So he don't got none of that. So it was no way for me to know whether, you know, he was just ignoring me or if it was something wrong. Like I don't know what's going on. Like, we don't live in the same city, so we don't know a lot of mutual people. You know, like, I don't really got nothing I can really go off of. It's different if, like, you talk to a nigga, like, you know his friends and stuff. A lot of his friends you could call his friends, whatever. So basically, I'm just like, hadn't heard from this nigga. So I start getting ready to go out. I go out, come back. Like, at this point, y'all, it's like 2 in the morning. It's like, I'm like, something gotta be wrong, because like, who in their right mind would just do that to a person, right? You know, I'm thinking like something had to be wrong. So the next day, you know, I wake up. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to get my mind off of it. My best friend is livid, because one of my best friends was like, bitch, I knew I should have came down there with you. Like, I knew you should have went by yourself. Like, I knew something told me, because I had a 2-bedroom Airbnb. So somebody else could have came with me. But, you know, I'm telling my friends, like, oh, no, friend. Like, he gonna be there. It's okay. Whatever. Nigga ain't show up. I wake up the next day. Y'all, my phone started ringing. I finally got a call. Like, y'all know at this point, I'm mad as fuck. It's nothing you can really say to make anything better. But at this point, I feel like I just need to hear, like, an explanation. Like, I need to know what's going on. Like, I need to know something, because you pretty much just left me hanging. So I answered. This nigga want to tell me that basically he was driving his sister's car because his car needed a new transmission. He ordered a new transmission and went to the mechanic to get the new transmission put in. This was all like the week leading up to me about to go out of town. So, like, let's say I left on a Friday. This all transpired like Monday. The mechanic put the new transmission in. Everything was fine. Then out of nowhere, his car stopped working again. So basically, he found out that his transmission was never the problem. So he basically spent all this money, thousands of dollars, ordering a new transmission, waiting on the part to come in, getting a new transmission put in for the transmission to not be the problem. His car ended up breaking down. There was something else wrong with it. And basically, he couldn't make, like, all these bullshit ass excuses. Like, let's just be real, ladies. Like, bitch, this is bullshit. Because my thing is, if this what you had going on, you could have been saying something, and you could have been let me know, and I could have made, you know, a choice as to whether or not I wanted to have my friend come if I knew it was a possibility that you might not be able to make it. So, like I said, y'all know I'm irritated. It's pretty much nothing he can do or say that's gonna make me like, whatever. Until he was like, I feel so bad. I'm just flying to my city instead of you going home to Cincinnati, like, or back to Cleveland, you know, dealing in Cincinnati. He like, I'm gonna just fly you to Shreveport. I feel so bad. Like, I'm gonna pay for flight to Shreveport. I'm gonna show you a good time, put you in a hotel, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm trying to let him make it right or whatever. So he get the flight and stuff, get to Shreveport. Come get me from the airport. Everything going cool, you know. He like, we about to go to my brother's house, and I'm like, where he live at, you know, just whatever. He like, I was already over here, we kicking shit or whatever. His girl over there, we drinking, smoking, you know, chilling, having a good time. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool, whatever. Like, I'm down for meeting some new people. I had already met his brother before, from when I went to Shreveport prior to him. So I knew his brother. I was like, okay, I'll meet his girlfriend, whatever, that's cool. I'm having another girl there, it's gonna be cool, right? So his brother ended up living like 45 minutes away from the main city. So we get to his brother's house. Everything was cool, don't get me wrong. Like, we drinking, we smoking, everything cool. Until it's getting later and later and later. And I'm like, when we going to the hotel? When we checking in? Like, he got so drunk that basically like he couldn't drive. So we ended up staying the night at his brother's house. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Wake up the next day. He telling me how like, he got to go down to the city, the main city where he from, like Shreveport, not whatever little city we was in. So he like, I got to go down there. Imagine he don't have a car. He driving somebody else's car or a car. I don't know what. Like, you know, I ain't asking any questions, but he was like, I got to go switch cars, basically. Like, so he like, you can either ride with me or you stay here. And the brother girlfriend, we was cool. She ended up being a hairdresser. It's crazy. I actually still keep in contact with her to this day, but I'll get to that later. So she ended up being real cool. Like, she was a hairdresser too. She was saying like she really liked my work. She wanted me to do her hair. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'll just stay here, you know, so I can do her hair. By the time I finish doing her hair, you'll be done. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm like, shoot, I'm down to make some money, whatever. So I do her hair. And at this point, like 2-3 hours then went past. You know, it take a while to do it. And so I think she got like a closure or something, a closure quick weave or some shit like that. So a little minute had passed and like no call, no, I didn't hear no call, no text, no nothing. So we called him like, you know, what's going on? Where you at? This nigga not texting back. So I'm like, okay, maybe his phone dead. You know, like I'm trying to give motherfuckers a benefit of the doubt. Maybe something going on. He gonna call me back. Y'all. Like 2 hours go by and this nigga don't answer the phone or call back. So now I'm on fire. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You got me fucked up. So we go out to eat. Like his brother don't even know what's going on. Like his brother calling him, the brother girlfriend calling, everybody calling this nigga. This nigga ain't answering the phone for nobody. So at first I'm thinking like, okay, is this a setup? Like, is I'm finna die? Like, let me call my grandma, my mama, everybody telling me I love them. Like, because clearly a bitch finna die. I'm thinking I'm being set up. I ain't know what was going on. You know, I'm in Louisiana. These niggas out here crazy. I'm like, motherfuckers kill me, throw me in the swamp, some motherfucker wearing, and that's the end of J. Gray. So, the fact that his brother didn't know what was going on and nothing, that made me feel a little bit better. I'm like, clearly this is not a setup. So, his brother felt bad, so we all go out to eat. You know, his brother pay for everything. He trying to, like, make up for what his brother is doing or lack thereof. We like, what the fuck? Like, his brother irritated, like, everybody just irritated. Like, bitch, why you answer your phone? What's going on? So I'm like, is he in jail? Like, you know, we thinking like the worst at this point.
2 hours later.
He finally calls back, y'all. This is probably around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. So literally he left at like 11 o'clock in the morning and it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm just down here for me. That's 12 hours and I don't know these people. Never met these people. Like, imagine these people got kids. Like, what if I ain't even like kids? They just got kids running around. Like, I'm just in these people's house. Like, what if these people ain't like me? What if your family ain't like me? Like, I don't know these people. You just got me at these people's house. Just left me at these people's house. Like, y'all, I'm zoned out. Like, I cannot believe this nigga really just, like, left me here. So I'm like, what the fuck? At this point, I'm annoyed because you played me when I was in New Orleans, bitch, just to fly me to your city and play me in your city. Like, what's the point? Bitch, I could have went home. Like, now I'm getting irritated. Shit not adding up. Like, you acting weird. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, where's you at? Bitch, you ain't answering the phone. Trying to be like nonchalant about it is basically just like, man, I've been trying to down here trying to switch cars. Like, I've been trying to get this shit figured out with this car shit. Hold the fuck up. Like, hold.
Big booty hoes, help with it. Hoochie mamas, help with it.
Oh, where Craig at?
First of all, bitch, who the fuck is you talking to? Because, bitch, you done had me sit here waiting on you for 12 hours. So how dare you have the audacity to have an attitude because I've been calling you all day, your brother been calling you all day, your brother girlfriend been calling you all day, we all been calling you all day. You ain't been answering, you leave me here, you got me in the middle of no fucking where. Like, y'all, when I say I'm in the fucking country, bitch, I'm in the middle of no fucking where, bitch. Ain't no closed stores, ain't no McDonald's closed. Like, bitch, ain't nothing closed. Ain't a gas station, corner store, nothing closed. You know when you in the country, bitch, when you have to have a car. Like, literally the closest McDonald's is probably like 7-8 minutes away in the car, bitch. I'm in the country, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Take me home right now. I'm ready to go. I'm irritated. I don't want to be in this city no longer. Give me a flight back home because I'm ready to fuck.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
At this point, y'all, we're on the phone having a fucking screaming match. Like, I'm yelling at the top. Like, I don't think I didn't get mad a lot of times in my life. When I say I don't think I've ever been as mad as I was that mad down there. Like, my face was red. My body felt, I was just hot, red. Like, I was seeing red. Like, I don't remember what the fuck I was saying, bro. I was fooling. And I called that boy every motherfucking name in the book. Every bitch, hoe, your mama this, you broke that. Baby, I laid him the fuck out. Because you got me fucked up. You don't do that to nobody. You don't like have somebody come to see you somewhere. You leave them hanging and you fly them somewhere in your city just to leave them hanging. And like, what was the point? Like, I could have stayed home. Me, and on top of that, bitch, you got me in the middle of nowhere. I don't have a fucking car. I don't know these people. You don't know if I got no money. You don't know if I feel safe. You don't know if these people trying to do something to me, hurt me, kill me, rape me. You don't know what the fuck is going on. How do you know these people don't want me at their house? Like I said, y'all, it's 11 o'clock at night. So I'm like, who's taking me home? Like, who get me home at this point? Because somebody need to take me to the airport. Like, I'm irritated. So his brother at this point feel bad as fuck. He like, I don't know what the fuck that nigga on. Like, I don't got nothing to do with this. He like, I just feel bad because I don't want you to think like we had nothing to do with this or we knew nothing about this. Like, we just as shocked as you is. Like, and he just like, that ain't cool because he don't know what the fuck we had to do. Like, man, y'all, we're at his brother's house with the girlfriend and the kids. So I'm like, how you just gonna bring me out here to these people's house, drop me the fuck off, go somewhere and claim you coming back and never come back? Like, you don't know what these people had to do. Like, you don't know where these people had to be. Like, what they had planned. Like, you can't just do that. So, I'm zoned the fuck out. Like, and the brother is zoned the fuck out. We all just zoned the fuck out. So, at this point, he like, I don't even want you to even get in a car with him because the way y'all talk to each other on the phone, like, and I know how that nigga is, like, it ain't gonna end up good. Like, he like, I don't want you to put your hands on him. Y'all start fighting. Like, something might happen. Like, so I'm taking his brother word for it. You know, this is his brother. He know his brother better than anybody. I ain't come down here to die. I ain't come down here to get my ass beat. I'm not about to act like I could beat no nigga ass. This is a grown ass, fully grown ass man, 30 plus years old. I'm not finna act like I even stand a chance trying to fight you, bitch. Just take me home. When I say there's really a God, like, there is really a God. Like, I think this probably was like the turning point in my life when I finally realized, no, that wasn't it. It's way before that. But you know, you just had them random like points in your life where you really realize like it's a such thing as God. Because if this was anything else or anybody else or any other world, like, I would be dead right now. Like, y'all, when I say I'm in the middle of Shreveport, Louisiana, not even in Shreveport, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm in, bitch, I don't know what city I'm in. I'm in a city like 45 minutes outside of Shreveport. Grambling. I was in Grambling because I remember we was close to Grambling University. I was in Grambling. So that's like 40 minutes away from Shreveport. I don't know these people. Never met these people. I met the brother one time ever. Don't have his number. Don't talk to him. Never met the girlfriend. These people could have been a crazy killer, serial killer couple. These people could have been anybody. I don't know these people from nowhere. So the fact that they were nice enough to open up their home to me, be welcoming and inviting to me, like, really trying to help me get home, get to where I need to get, like, that's a blessing in itself. Because these people could have put me out. These people could have been like, I'm sorry that, you know, my brother did this, but you gotta go. Like, you can't stay here. And these people did not do that. They had an extra room. They let me sleep in their room. The brother was so nice. Like, he knew some scammer dude or whatever that got flights, and he ended up giving me the plug on flights or whatever, which turned out to be cool. Basically, the dude book you a flight anywhere, and you just give him half of whatever the flight costs. So if the flight costs $500, you give him $250. He'll book you the flight. Boom, bam, bam, wham. So he like, I'm gonna call my boy. Sorry, y'all, I had to make sure she's adjusted. So he like, I gotta call my boy. Let me see if he gets you on the flight. Like, let me see what I can do for you. So y'all, I'm thinking I'm about to have to pay for this because, mind you, he's supposed to be paying for this. He's not here, so who finna pay for this? Cause I ain't paying. Like, y'all know how much a last minute flight costs. Last minute flights be easily $500, $600, $700. Like, depending on where you're going, where you're coming from. Like, we're going to Cleveland, coming from Grambling. That's a small city, a small airport. Y'all know it'd be expensive as fuck to fly out of those small airports. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for this. I ain't paying for nothing. Like, I ain't say this, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, When I tell you his brother was literally like a blessing, an angel sent from heaven. I should have talked to the motherfucking brother. You know how you talk to somebody, you should be like, bitch, I talked to the wrong friend. Where was your brother at when I was trying to holler? Bitch, I should have talked to your motherfucking brother, because that's the nigga that knows something. But he had a whole girlfriend, baby mama, whatever. So that was out. But just to point how nice of a guy he was, y'all, he paid for my fucking flight. That man, the flight, y'all, ended up being $500 to get back to Cleveland. Last minute, same day flight back to Cleveland from Louisiana. $500. He gave that man $250 for a flight for me. For me. He don't know me. He don't know me. You don't gotta do this. Like, he just felt so bad because his brother fucked up. Okay, so fast forward. I get the flight for the morning, so 9 a.m. the next day. And the airport was like almost an hour away, y'all. So I'm like, how the fuck I'm about to get to the airport? Like, I don't know nothing. I don't know where I'm at. I don't got no car. I don't got nothing. I had money, but I'm just really not trying to spend my own money. Like, you know, because ain't none of this got nothing to do with me. Like, I ain't trying to come out of pocket for nothing. Do y'all know the brother had his sister drive me to the airport? Came to get me at 8 o'clock in the morning to drive me. Well, no, like 7 something in the morning, because I had to be there. The flight left at 9. You know, you got to be there like 2 hours early. And it was an hour away. So came to get me at like 7 o'clock in the morning to drive me to the airport. That's an hour away, and drop me off. And got me high on the way to the airport in the car. Like, I mean, it was rigged, but it was cool. At this point, the bitch is stressed and need to smoke something. I didn't give a fuck whether it was rigged, dirt, grass, oregano, bitch. Light it up. I couldn't believe that. Like, that is nice people like that in the world still. Like, when I tell y'all, I was so scared for my life. Like, anything could have happened to me. Like I said, I could have ended up dead in a swamp some motherfucker where nobody would have knew what happened to me, family or nothing. Like, nobody would have knew. I mean, my best friend and stuff knew what was going on, but I'm saying, like, I'm not from here. I don't live here. So these people don't owe me nothing. Like, when I tell y'all, that was such a blessing. Like, that man paid for my flight, got me to the airport, got me home. I still keep in touch with his girlfriend or his baby mama to this day. I don't think they go together no more, but the baby mama, she's doing great. Like, she do hair too, so we follow each other on Instagram. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all, I am so thankful. Like, I'm so thankful that I made it home. Like, I never wanted to be back in Cincinnati so bad. Like, as much as I hate Cincinnati, y'all, I never wanted to be back in Cincinnati so fucking bad until that day. I'm like, take me home. Like, I need to go home. I want to go home right now. Like, I was over it, bitch. And do y'all know this nigga still to this day has not tried to text me, call me, email me, messenger me, IM me, Yahoo me, bitch, I don't fucking know, AOL, chat me, like, Black Planet, bitch, this nigga ain't look for me on no social media platform, try to contact me on no way, shape, or form to apologize or tell me what's going on or nothing. Like, nothing. No closure from the situation. I'm thinking we were whole ass talking. Like, this just not some random nigga I was just going to meet that I never met in my life. We were talking every single day on a regular basis on FaceTime for hours. Like, and you just fell off the face of the earth. Like, that's cool. What world do you live in where that's cool? That ain't cool. But it's so crazy because, you know, they say, like, right before the best thing happened to you, like, you go through the worst shit. So, like, that was probably the worst thing I ever went through with a guy. And, like, literally the next month, because my birthday in April, the next month, Cinco de Mayo, I met my future husband. Because I know I'm gonna marry that man, period. But, yes, we still together now. I've been talking to him for over 1.5 years. And it's just crazy how you gotta go through stuff and, like, experience certain stuff to meet certain people. But I'm so happy that I met him. And it's crazy because I had already knew him. Like, we knew each other when we was younger and ended up reconnecting through, like, social media. So I always, like, seen them on Facebook and stuff, but we just never talked or whatever. And everything ended up working out. Like, everything always come full circle when it's supposed to be. Ladies, always remember that. Like, if this nigga is the nigga that you meant to be with, you're going to know. I swear I've never been this man in my life, y'all. I could not believe that man played me like that. Like, do y'all know how embarrassing that is? That's embarrassing. And it's like, niggas probably was just broke as fuck, and instead of being a real man and just saying, I'm broke as fuck, motherfuckers just don't come through. Motherfuckers make 10 million trillion excuses. Motherfuckers do whatever they feel like they gotta do, which is all a crack of bullshit. We know how niggas bullshit. They all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like, it was a bunch of bullshit. That was the worst birthday I ever had. So I had to do it big the next year and like redo my birthday pretty much, because like my birthday that year didn't count. Like this, like it's just sad that happened on my birthday, because I feel like now every single year on my birthday I'ma always remember that. Like, it's depressing. It just made me super irritated that a motherfucker would do all that perping and then bring me to their city just to do more perping. Like, you could have left me where I was at when I was in New Orleans. Like, you ain't show up. We could have left it at that. I could have went back home to Cleveland. That could have been that. Why bring me to Shreveport to still be playing around? Like, I don't like that. That was my story time for you guys. Like I said, I don't talk to him anymore. Never want to see him again. If I see him right now, I probably would spit on him. But I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna see him again. He lives in Shreveport. I live in Cincinnati. Actually, he's probably in jail. Or if he's not in jail, I'm sure he's just not doing well in life. I hate to wish bad shit on people, but it's just like, when you do bad shit happens to you. I just feel like you did bad shit to me. So, bitch, fuck you, okay? Like, I don't give a fuck. That's Jules, you want to be in the camera so bad. My motherfucking dog want a cameo so bad. She been tiptoeing around, creeping around this whole motherfucking recording. What, Jules? You have anything to say to the people? No? Girl, get out my way. Follow me on Instagram at JGrayStudios. Follow me on Facebook at JGray. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I promise I will have more content coming more consistently now. Since I have a MacBook, I can edit on there, I can upload all my videos on there, I can upload everything on there, so it's no more excuses. I promise. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Bye.